Well, it's Thursday, and Sunday they're calling for like 8 to 12 inches of snow. So I had to go get some hay for the cows. The 4000, it had a bad tube in it. I put a new one in it, and I hand to God, I thought I pinched it, was putting another tube in it, and it was leaking like crazy. So I went and got another tube, took that one back out, put the new tube in it, and it's fine. I took the old tube, put a bunch of air in it, trying to find where it was leaked. Don't tell nobody where I keep my key. And anyway, it's still pumped up, so I don't know what's going on. Here's the one I put in originally. It is flat. It's kind of flat. It's got a hole in it somewhere. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you've noticed. But I got a good tube in it. I do got a diesel fuel leak underneath there. And I think it's leaking out of a bad fitting on the bottom of the injector pump, but I don't have time to fix that right now. I've got to work tomorrow and Saturday. I doubt I'll be going to work Sunday if we get 12 inches of snow. The old bead breaker came in handy. Anyway, I got to get the 4000 out of here and get one of these bales unloaded. We finally cranked. Suck some of this air out. Suck some of this smoke out. Let's get these bales unloaded. You know, at some point, I really need to look about keeping the tractor out at the barn, because as a one-man operation, 99% of the time, I do a lot of walking, but it's not gonna hurt me. I can stand to do a little extra walking anyway. So I decided to take everything out to the barn, unload it out there in case I knock a bale off. At least it'll be already at the barn. I just gotta get this strap off. We'll move the truck out there, see if we can't give them some fresh hay. I swear if it ain't one thing, it's a damn another. We finally got her to broke loose. I'll get the strap off of here. I'll roll it up some other time. Now, let's head out to the barn. And on top of that, getting this hay unloaded, I've still got to put the scrape blade on the 600, scrape the driveway, and I've got to see if the generator will crank, because there could be some ice, some wind. But I love the snow, so I ain't gonna... Cows came up, and I don't know what they're doing down here. This is why we can't have nice things. What are y'all doing? You didn't even have to. There's a hole right there's a hole right beside it. You didn't even have to. Swear to. I better give them some food before they go crazy. Especially Mongo in there. Get out of the way. All right, they're eating. I'm on a bit of a time crunch. I'm trying to get this bale dropped off. Ready? I gotta go pick up my daughter from school in like 20 minutes. So yeah. So this is the bale I brought out last week. It's been a little over a week. And there's still a good little bit left of it, but it got wet. It got rained on Sunday. I had about an inch of rain. And it's still pretty wet underneath there, and they just they don't like it. So I tried a little bit different strategy. My front end loader really won't. I need to affix a bale spike onto it or something, or I can drop it straight down and drop it in there, because last time I dropped it, it hit the backside edge, and this side of it flipped up and banged the bottom of my tractor. So what I'm going to try to do is take the netting off here and then set the feeder up on top of it. All right. I need two hands. What do you think about it, Red Cup? There it is. That worked out all right. Of course, you know, I'm still fairly young. When I get old, I won't want to pick that thing up. I'll have to scatter this out at some point, but I gotta go pick up my daughter from school. Pick them the rest of the looky-loos. All right, there's that. Now let's go pick up the child. All right, we're back from getting the youngin'. I'm going to park this trailer with these bales under this shed for now and hope that it doesn't collapse under the weight of anywhere from 10 to 15 inches of snow. We'll see how it goes. So I'm out here putting some water in the trough while I'm waiting on it to fill up. I've been letting them come in right here into this little corral area, but the roof eave comes right here. It's turned into a giant muddy mess. So I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna open up this side, which is on the gable end. So there's not water constantly pouring right here. I had it fenced in before I had the corral panels here to keep them out. So I done unrolled the fence, and now I gotta pull up these T-posts so I can open this door. This is something I wanted to do before it snowed and made it a big nasty mess. And this fence post puller works like a champ. So I get this other one out of the way and we'll open it up. Well, I got that done, but I got other issues. I was wondering why it was taking so long for the trough to fill up. And there wasn't any water coming out of the hose. And no water coming out of here either. And I called my daughter at the house, asked her to turn on the sink. She said there was no water there. So we got no water. Let's go figure out. So I'm hoping I know what's wrong with it. 1500 grit's not enough. 100 grit Ace all-purpose. Let's see what we can find out. Need this and this. If anybody don't know, I'm a classically trained electrician. That's what I do for a living. That's how I make my money. Well, here's the pump. Pressure tank. I'm hoping the problem is right there. I got my heat lamp going. I got my hodgepodge of stuff that goes out to the barn from here because I haven't put my pump and tank in this well yet. So everything runs off of this well. All right, let's see. I bet we got power on one side, but not the other side. .240 there. Not out here. I'm going to sand these points, which I've done before. Open this disconnect out. Maybe. Pull that out. And we'll sand these points. So what I'm doing here is sanding these points on this pressure switch. You can do it with like emery board. That's what works the best, but I do not have one. So I got some 100 grit sandpaper folded up. These two had continuity. These two did not, but I am sanding them both and I'm just working it back and forth. All right, let's put it back together and see what happens. I hear it bubbling already. Wait for this pressure switch to open up. Pump comes on, fills this tank. A certain pressure, the switch will open up, cutting the pump off. Because I definitely don't want to pull this pump. I'm not sure how deep the pump is, but if you can see how deep the well is, 522 feet. My grandparents put this well in. And so, yeah. I don't know how deep the pump is, and I really don't ever want to find it. All right, I'm back. Cows are figuring out the new door, maybe. Let's see if we got water out here. I see it jumping. I hear it bubbling, getting the air out of it. Looky there. Water. All right, that's good. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. The only thing I didn't get done was the generator. I had to crank the generator and see if it's gonna still work. Got the cows out there eating right there. This one just staring at me. Got the barn lot prepped. All right, guys, subscribe, like, appreciate it. See ya. Again with the gate. Swear to God, Cam, nothing nice around here.